For a date tonight, we went to the Real Salt Lake game, which is super cool. I've never been to a professional soccer game. It's a totally different crowd than I think I'm used to at any other sporting event. So we had dinner together just at the little clubhouse thing. I don't know exactly what it was called. And then we just watched the game, hung out, talked. We definitely talked, a little bit more in depth about things and just stuff that's been going on, how he's kind of excited for this whole process to, unfold and be done. And then we just kind of hung out. We took pictures with Leo, the mascot, and just enjoyed ourselves here. So it was good. Since date number 2, Chris and I have definitely stayed in contact. I mean, we text, we talk, we've Skyped. He actually came to Arizona to visit me, which was super fun and cool. I'm glad he did. And so yeah, we've definitely been in contact. How did Chris decide to come visit me? He says that it was my idea, which I think it was his idea. But we were just like talking about it, and I've been super honest going into this whole thing and wanted him to be honest, and I think we had chemistry and everything else and wanted to see if we could take it to the next level. And so why not try it out when we both have time and see. And so I guess I invited him out. I'll take the blame for it, whatever. So he came out for a couple days and we just hung out, showed him my turf and what I was all about.
So yeah, I went down to Phoenix for a few days and spent some time with Courtney and her family and just got to know them a little bit. I have a really good connection with Courtney, and it's easy to be around her. I really do enjoy my time, and I'm definitely attracted to her, and we kind of deciding where we want to go with everything. So.
Well, he got to see me more in my element, which is fun. He got to meet my family and kind of see different sides of me that I don't think necessarily a lot of people see. And I definitely got to see what he was like every day. And, we got to do a lot of fun things. We went to a baseball game. I met some of his family. So, saw different aspects of the relationship unfold. Okay, so Chris and I have always been super flirty with each other, and I think it's because we're comfortable and he doesn't take life too seriously, I don't either, so we can have fun together. And I always knew that about Chris, and that's what I've really enjoyed about him. But kind of getting to like the deeper, more important things about a relationship, we've definitely unraveled some different things about each other. He's learned a lot more about me, what kind of irritates me, what I really like about just things in my life, and how important some things are to me compared to others. And so we've definitely had deeper conversations. I mean, as deep as you can get in knowing each other in such a short amount of time, but I'm not afraid to talk to him about those things, and I don't think he's afraid to really like indulge me in his life. So,
there was nothing really too awkward about the entire date. I mean, we're really, really easy to be around with each other, and I'm not the hardest guy to be around or get along with, period, in a dating experience or in any other environment. So it wasn't awkward. It was an enjoyable time. Yeah, we have those moments of silence, which are completely fine if you can handle those. It's just good. It was good. It was productive.
So summer's over. What's up with school?
School is just about to start up next Monday, and I'm just ready to kind of get through it. Just ready to have structure back.
So classes every day,
all day, every day, and work every day, except for Tuesdays and Thursdays, because I have to come to Salt Lake for a class.
So, why? What class?
For my physics class. Yeah, it's better to take it at the Salt Lake Center. It's a little bit easier.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Gonna go to some football games?
Yeah, probably. Probably make my way to a couple football games here and there.
Your last year, you have to.
Hey, true. What about you? Now that summer is pretty much coming to an end.
Well, keep working. Nothing too exciting.
Yeah.
Couple trips planned, but that's about it.
Yeah, where are you heading?
Back here to Utah.
Yeah, for what?
I'm gonna be in a wedding.
Okay.
Some bridesmaid. Yeah, we'll see. Planning a baby shower for my sister, stuff like that. Yeah. Super simple. Simple life.
Simple life. The uncomplicated life, right?
I try to make it that way.
Yeah.
Doesn't turn out that way ever. But yeah.
Are you glad the summer's kind of almost over, or are
No.
you kind of sad?
Well, for Arizona, like the heat to go away will be nice, but I love summer. I love it. I look
Kind of
forward to
ready for
every
the
year.
summer to be.
Yeah, but I don't really have
The heat to
summer.
be
I don't
gone.
have summers anymore because I freaking work all the time. That's terrible.
That's a weird thing. Like when you get into like an actual job where you're working year round, you're like, I have no summer.
Yeah, it really is. It's devastating.
It's a devastating
It's
realization.
so sad
Oh my
because I used to
God.
look forward to summer so much.
Yeah?
And now it's just like,
Now it's a devastation.
Yeah, I can't lay
for you.
out all day. I can't like do what I want, go to the lake, whatever. I have to go to work. Bring home the bacon because someone's not doing it.
Oh, so you're saying we're getting married,
No.
right? Oh my gosh.
If Chris and I are at different levels, do I think he's gonna be hurt or frustrated? I do, and those are never my intentions. I think it is gonna be frustrating for him to hear me express maybe concerns or doubts or things that I'm, troubled with in our relationship. I know he really likes me, and what girl doesn't like to be liked? I mean, that's what we all love, and I think he'll take it well. He's always said he'll be supportive in whatever decision I make, and I said the same to him. So I knew going into this that either way we had each other's backs, whether it's being friends or dating and being in a serious relationship. So if anything, I've really enjoyed who he is, and I think no matter what, we'll always stay in touch.
There are little differences, but at the same time, it's just there's differences and there's differences, and it's just about balancing each of them, and it's about seeing where we kind of want to take it, where me and Courtney decide that we want to take it. And I like her, I really do. I think she's a fantastic person. She's gorgeous. I really loved the time I spent in Phoenix with her. It was an absolute blast. It was so much fun. But yeah, we both have our issues, and it's just about seeing if we want to work through those issues together or separate and then come back. It just really depends on each other's stance on it.
Has the show put pressure on us or on me as I feel personally? Yes, I do. I mean, you have to DTR, define the relationship, kind of soon and premature almost. And I'm not opposed. Like, I came into this wanting a relationship and wanting to be with someone because that's what I think all of us want in the end. And so it's put a little bit of pressure on us to kind of like get the ball rolling. Okay, is this really what we want? Is this who we really like? And I don't know for Chris if he's more ahead of me on that. I think I've always been a little bit behind him with those decisions, but it has added pressure, and sometimes I wish it wasn't that way because I think it might have been a little different, but I'm glad it's this way. Like, I wouldn't change it because it's been a really good experience for me, so.
I would have definitely done things a little bit differently. It's hard to say and know how to handle a certain situation when you've never ever been in this situation. I really have never been in a situation where I have a camera in front of my face and I'm dating 12 girls at the same time. It's just really, really weird. It's a really funky situation to be in, and I'm just trying to work my way through it. And retrospect is 2020. So yeah, I could look back and could have handled things a little bit different, a little bit better way. But you know what? I don't have any regrets. Everything with Courtney, the effort that I put in with her it's been a little bit more, just because of the connection I feel with her and the way that me and her can talk with each other and the way that we started communicating with each other pretty much after the second date. We started communicating with each other really, really well and in a really good, positive manner, and it just kind of grew from there. And yeah, I started to kind of focus my attention and my excitement on that instead of on other things.
If Chris were to ask me to date him exclusively at the end of all this, I think that's a discussion me and him need to really have together. I enjoy him. I enjoy being around him. I think something that I'm really looking forward to is I like to date someone that's around me a lot, and I really am feeling the need for that, especially in finding an eternal companion and moving forward in that process. I mean, there's some doubts and concerns, of course. We've only spent a certain amount of days together, and half of it's been on camera. So, texts and talking and Skyping has definitely helped, but I don't know what the future holds. And I'm not gonna close the door on Chris because he's an amazing guy. I could not say one bad thing about him. And so he's a sweetheart. I couldn't say that enough. Seriously. Really? Yeah, he really is. He has definitely shown me that a guy can treat a girl right. So he kind of melts my heart in that way.
I'm glad I did it. No regrets. There's, it's like a two-edged sword. You have the good side and the negative side. With every good thing, there also comes an opposite. There comes the necessary evil, I would say. and I haven't regretted the choice I've made from the beginning.
Physically, yeah, we've made out a couple times. Of course. Physically, yeah, like, I mean, I enjoy being around Chris. It makes me feel comfortable, and so I'd say there's some chemistry there.